Now, counting of votes today for the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation elections to elect corporators for 150 divisions and also a city mayor. It is a local body election that grabbed the national headlines because the BJP pitched the Hyderabad Corporation as a stepping stone to power in the state. Well, let's go across to Uma for more. And Uma, this was a local election that was really, got the spotlight given the kind of leaders that we saw from the BJP campaigning, even the Union Home Minister. And today, finally, the results.
Yes, indeed, Gargi, huge expectations from these municipal elections, especially for the BJP, and the TRS would certainly want to keep its position of supremacy in the state itself. But because of the kind of shrill campaign that happened, you would have expected that voting percentages would go up, but no, that did not happen. Voting remained at about 47.5%, and even that is seeming to be the highest among, the last elections. 2016, we had about 45%, and in 2009, we had only about 42% voting happening in the municipal elections. Right now, I am at a counting center where counting has begun at 8 a.m. And what really happens, it's a ballot box. We are going back to the ballot box and ballot papers, and therefore, it's going to take a lot more time than what we have got used to with the electronic voting machines. On the one hand, there is going to be, in 14 different centers, the 30 different circles, as we call them, for the 150 divisions of Hyderabad, where the voting had taken place. Counting will happen. First, what happens is that all these are going to be bundled in 25 each, and then that will be compared with the total number of polls polled in every polling booth, and therefore to find out whether the votes polled in terms of the figures that were recorded and the ballot papers matches. Second, they will once again be mixed and then separated according to the symbols, and then the counting of the votes will actually start only at 10 a.m. So we can start expecting the early trends only perhaps 11 or so, and then by 2 or so we should have a slightly more clear idea about which way it is going, how long it is going to take, whether there are going to be challenges. All that is also something which is still a question mark. There has been a clarification that's come in saying that other than just the symbol, will there be a pen marking that will be allowed, or will it be counted as a vote? The Election Commission seems to have clarified that yes, we are going to count that if there is indeed a clear marking other than the the symbol that is usually given for marking the ballot paper. Of course, postal ballots will be counted first. Like you were mentioning, the BJP brought in a lot of leaders, and there was a lot of shrill kind of exchanges from the talk of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. We had Tejasvi Surya calling Asaduddin Owaisi as a new avatar of Jinnah. Then there was talk about surgical strikes. There was talk about Nawabi and Nizami rule being removed by Amit Shah, and the Chief Minister from his side saying that if you don't want divisive forces and if you want peace in the city, select a development pass rather than a curfew pass was the call of the Chief Minister. So lot at stake. BJP hoping to up its numbers from the 4 out of 150 to at least a 30 or 35. That is their optimistic kind of outlook. The TRS, which was in a majority with 99 of those 150 seats, may come down at least by 20 is what some of the exit polls seem to be suggesting, at least about a 10 or 15, certainly down. But still, if they are managing to keep a hold, they will call that a victory. Back to you.